Xi Jinping and Vladimir Putin, the world's two most powerful autocrats, have a showy, if fraught, friendship. They are men of the same vintage. Putin, at 69, is 8 months older, united in their grief for the collapse of the Soviet Union. Each styles himself a defender of manliness, and a bulwark against decadent democracy. Xi, in an unusually effusive mood, by his standards, once offered Russian reporters a list of treasured moments that he and Putin had shared, including taking in a hockey game side by side and celebrating Putin's birthday in Bali, and described the former KGB officer as my closest foreign colleague. In 2014, years before Xi cracked down on the power of billionaires such as Jack Ma, a prominent Chinese editor told me that Xi was impressed by Putin's eviction of troublesome oligarchs and his skill in marginalizing his political predecessors. He became his own man. This is very inspirational to our president, the editor said. Beyond the announcements of affection, however, Xi also saw the perils in some of Putin's foreign policy adventures. After Russia's annexation of Crimea, in 2014, Xi told others in Beijing that he respected the operation, the editor said, because Putin got a large piece of land and resources, and boosted his popularity at home. But, later, as the war in Ukraine dragged on, and contributed to Russia's isolation, Xi became less complimentary. He gave Putin some economic relief from Western sanctions, in the form of a $400 billion deal to supply gas to China, but the deal set rates that favored Beijing. China, notably, never officially recognized the annexation of Crimea. 8 years later, what does their bond mean for the current conflict, and foretell of potential future confrontations? How much diplomatic support will Beijing provide, and what does it say about China's willingness to embark on missions of its own? As the invasion accelerated this week, scholars and strategists around the world looked for signs of new contours in global power. Angela Stent, a Russia specialist at Georgetown University and the author of Putin's World, said, "I want to underline that Vladimir Putin would not have embarked on this aggression against Ukraine at this time, if he didn't know that he would have Chinese support." Stent, one of several scholars,